Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Yes, it's FOMC day, or Federal Reserve policy meeting, Wednesday. So later on, around on my side is gonna be 8 p.m. On the other side, if you have different time zones, you can actually check what time is that, right? So actually, I don't think maybe there is important stuff that they're going to mention, especially on the rates for today. For today, I think they're gonna just keep them unchanged. But I think what is going to be important is going to come from the conference, the interest rate expectations for maybe next month or whatever that is going to happen after or on the coming interest rates. I don't know if maybe not next month we do have that, but let's say maybe June, July, around that. Maybe it's where maybe they will say something that, oh, maybe we think maybe we can cut the rates twice or three times, because previously they said they expect to cut them three times. But that might change because we saw some other economic news very sticky. So you should check that. You should check that and see what's really happening. So you can see we don't really have something like very confusing. It's just interest rates here, and then around half past or 30 minutes after that, we're going to have this conference. So let's hope that they're gonna be positive, but if they are going to be dovish, yeah, that's something else, because dovish, I think it's actually talking about increasing and stuff like that. Or maybe I'm just confusing these terms, but let's say as long as they can be positive, or they see the light at the end of the of the tunnel, that it will be much better. You see, so Thursday, which is going to be tomorrow, we have unemployment claims as always. This is actually weekly, and manufacturing PMI 15 minutes after that. So on Friday, Powell is going to speak again. So sometimes these guys, it's like they just plan this. Here things might be positive or bad, and on the next session things start to just go back to normal. You might say some crazy things here, then on Friday you might say some positive things, then the market will be recovering. Something like that does happen, and most of the time. So I don't know if maybe they just try to balance out the market. Maybe they do something like that. Maybe. So without wasting much time, I think I will have to close this. So remember, guys, this actually continues. Yesterday I showed you some new prices, but I think I will just keep this until month end. So for those who wants to be part of the team, just join the team for $48. This is still that 12 month. You can scan this QR code or WhatsApp me there. Then you can start to be part of the team, and you can actually eat with us. So yesterday we did not really have any trades. Why? Because I knew that the market wasn't going to move as nice as we expect, as we expecting some high impact news. So I'll just show you what I did send in the group, just to show them that, you know what, yes, we understand that there are economic news, but the market might actually move like this. So let me show you what I sent in there. So this was a US30. I showed them that yes, there is enough chance for the market to respect this area and push the upside. And I think you saw that US30. I think you saw that US30 did go up. Another one. Let me put this here. Another one was Nasdaq 100. Also it did reverse, but it was not really good for us just to jump in the market, because the opposite might actually happen. So you can see what I was just telling them, what it's really happening in the market. And I think this, if you are part of the team, it's easier for you to understand what's happening. It's easier for you to understand what's happening. So that's how we send the signals. But again, we also send even this where you enter the stop loss, TPs, And if maybe we are in TPs and stuff like that, I will update you that no man, let's get out, we are already eating and something like that, you see. So now, without wasting enough time, we can say let's go on the analysis. As you can see, we started with EURJPY, and maybe you can see that the time frame is actually daily. Why? Because it's quite visible, it's quite straightforward, it's very, very, very clear. Yes, on 4 hours it's also clear, but on daily time frame it's also way too clearer. That's why I saw a breakout, and you know what, I wanted you to see this area. It was our previous highest level, not really a stronger resistance, but it was our highest level, right? And there we can still consider that as a resistance, but not really a stronger one, right? So when the market creates a higher, yes, we can say this is a potential resistance, but the market doesn't really mean it's forced to respect that, you see. So this is what it's really happening here. We had this structure, which is very nice, and then a few weeks or a few months after, we saw the market reaching that level and reversing. Now, which is yesterday and today, it seems like the market is trying to get out of that, and which means JPY is quite weak. But it's surprising because BOJ, or Bank of Japan, they just increased the rates in 16 years. It's been on a negative rate. Now it's actually, they increased with 10 points or basis points, but I'm surprised it's not really gaining any momentum. Or maybe investors, they were expecting more, maybe. So now we can easily see that the structure is breaking out of that level. So we're just going to wait and see if maybe we're going to have a proper retest or something, then we can jump on that continuation of that buy. It means that euro is quite stronger also, right? So but once the market moves like that, it's easier for the market just to fool everyone here and then reverse. So let's be extra careful on that. Let's be extra careful, né? I hope you are careful. Or on the comment section, tell me the mistakes that you made in the market, maybe in the past 6 months. And you know what, those mistakes are the stuff that you know, like maybe opening multiple positions, increasing the lot size, adjusting your stop loss so that the market doesn't really touch your stop loss. So much stuff. Let me know in the comment section. Maybe I will do a video about it. So what is the most difficult thing that you're struggling with? And the worst thing is, you actually know that thing. You actually understand that I'm not supposed to increase the lot size. My account is too smaller. I'm not supposed to trade gold maybe. So stuff like that. Let me know. I think I will make a video about that. Maybe that will help 1 or 2 people, because most likely in the market we have these issues, and sometimes you might think it's only you. It's not actually you. We also go through the same thing, right? So I will start. Don't worry, I will start. My only issue is, or my only problem was, I started earlier. I started around 2017, but on this one, obviously I was a beginner. 2018, I was also still a beginner, and also going towards 2019. You know, you get better every time. So the problem was, there was people that I not really know personally, but we can see people that are starting to trade before they start, after you started that maybe a year ago, but they just make it very quick. I did not really understand, because it's like the market was favoring other people, but what about me? Because I've been there, I watched every video on YouTube, but still things were not going in my favor, and that it's also a painful thing. Another problem was, I think another problem was telling people that I am a trader, that I trade. Hey, people will expect you to be a millionaire within a week. They will ask you, oh, are you making money? Are you a millionaire? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And sometimes they might be making a joke or something like that, but it's seriously, emotionally, it's crashing if you are a trader, because now they'll say, Why don't you just get a work, man? Just get a job and do something. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because most likely, when you're still starting, you might actually not afford even simple things. You see, and to them, it's like they expect you to be rich within a month, within 2 months, or maybe within a year or something like that. So it's like they expect you to be like overnight success. They are not even successful themselves, but they just expect you to be somewhere. But yeah, let's just keep quiet. But yeah, on the comment section, just let me know what are you going through as a trader, so we can try to go through that. So now we are actually on EURZAR. What's really happening? You can see that yes, the market was actually going up very nice. The market was going up very nice, and we had a nice support here. You can see that. Come on. We have a very nice support here. The market was respecting this level, and I did talk about this, and in the group we did take this trade. We are still in that profit, smaller profit. We are floating on in that. So I'm expecting to see the market going up again in that EURZAR. So which means I'm expecting enough move. So this move I think is not really enough. And unfortunately, we could not really take trades here because we were still trying to make sure that the market is going to respect this level. And indeed, the market did respect that. But you can see that we also had that diagonal structure. So we had something like that. So if we did draw something like that as a resistance, obviously we have to wait for a breakout before we jump in. So that's why we actually entered a little bit late. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So let's go on 4 hours time frame. Now I think it's time to go on 4 hours time frame. Let's go. GBPJPY. This is something that is still surprising to me. JPY increased the rate, but you know what? It's getting weaker and weaker, which means their economy is not doing very great. So we can see that GBPJPY, it was already on this uptrend. We had this smaller breakout there. With this type of a structure, that is no longer a sort of a breakout. It's actually an adjustment. So we will end up drawing our support like that because that continued with the trend and it has to make sense. So which means we are back on that uptrend, right? So we have to draw something like this. I don't know. We can start where we are and try to connect. We can try to connect with this or that. It's up to you. It's up to you. Something like that. So let's try to do that. Let's just try to do that once and for all. I know you guys, some of you, you're not going to do that. Let's do that. You see, this is what we have now. So you can try to touch this nice candlestick there. Because that is our dotted line. You have to touch a little bit of the candlesticks. So now we have something like this. We have something like that. So you can see that, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. We are still on that uptrend. So which means now we just have to, let me zoom it a little bit. We just have to actually wait for a nice reversal, then we continue on a buy, but we still have this resistance that the market broke out, so which means the market can still touch that and continue going up. So which means now we are supposed to look for those bullish momentum. And now what's really happening on Bitcoin? You can easily see that yes, the market is actually going up. I don't know if going down. I don't know if maybe this is because of FOMC, because the rates are still going to be unchanged. I don't know if maybe this is because of that, but this reversal is seriously aggressive. Remember yesterday, I think it's yesterday or day before yesterday, I did throw this line here. I said I'm expecting something like that to happen. Maybe the market will find a respect there. If it respect that, that will be great. That will be great because I did draw this before. It even reaches that area, because that is a potential structure that I think the market can respect when we start to draw our uptrend. So something like that can actually happen. I'm not saying the market is forced to create something like that, but yes, it's possible. It's possible. So I can see that the market is trying to reject a little bit there, but we will see it later on if the market respected that. So what we can do here is to just clear all these unnecessary structures. They just make our chart to look like we are amateurs. But anyways, yeah, I think this way it's much better. This way it's much better. I think this way is much better. You see that? So I'm expecting to see a continuation. Yes, anything is possible, guys. The market can still break out of this area and go down. But now, since we have this sort of support, let's wait and see if maybe the market is going to actually respect or maybe break. So for now, let's just relax. I am not trading Bitcoin. I used to buy it and hold it, but with very small amount, maybe with 200 rands, because I did not really understand this, or maybe I did not really know if it was going to go up like this, right? So now we are actually on DXY. What's really happening on DXY? You can see that we are coming from a very proper downtrend there. And this should show you that the market is not moving very nice, because the market used to give us some long terms on this trends. You can see this was a very short trend going down. Now, since that was going down, we had a breakout. So we're expecting the market to continue going up for quite some time. Guess what? We still had a breakout. This already shows us that there is something wrong, because trends should last like 6 months or even like more than that. So now the market is breaking out, going down. Now it's coming back again. You see, something's not really nice. And if you force trying to trade or trying to get it right here, I don't think you're gonna get it right most of the time. So because the market is just going up, going down, going up, and or for us who follow the trends, it's gonna be way too difficult for us. So because it seems like the dollar is gaining the momentum again, and if it's gaining that momentum, it means we're gonna see a reversal. So which means this was a very short breakout. Now the market is about to continue, but with this type of a structure, guys, I'm starting to think twice. I thought maybe the way the market is doing, it's giving us some strange structure that it's making itself ready to go down. But we will see, because I'm not going to take any trade on that. But it seems like the market is just going towards this, where the market broke out, or let's say sort of a resistance. Then once we have the news, then we might see the market going down. Because most likely, if the market is going to be positive, as we say, FOMC might be bullish, as they are going to delay the cuts. Sorry. So as they're going to delay the rate cuts, I was expecting this to go a little bit lower, right? Then after they announced that, we're going to see a nice push to the upside. Mostly the market creates something like that, like somewhere here. When we have CPI, when we have NFP, the market just continues very nice with the trend. And it's like the market knew. You can see the market was just reversed. Even here, the market is just reversing. We might have a very nice sell later on. That just me thinking. I'm not saying it's going to happen exactly like that, but it seems like the market is just making sure that it's ready to see a proper sell. Right, so USDJPY, this is not surprising. JPY is very weak, and the dollar, as they are going to delay the rate, it's obvious that it's going to be way too stronger against the JPY. We had a very nice uptrend, so which means this type of a reversal tells us that, you know what, guys, this is just an adjustment. So we have to plan our trend line again, something like that, and we're gonna continue with that, right? So which means this is just that what we had there is no longer valid. It means we have to also include this structure so that we don't really have crazy lines going over the place. We can have something like that, it's fine. Now this is what we have. This is what we are going to use from now on. So this is what our uptrend moves. So now we are back on that uptrend. So which means we are going to have something like that going further. But just because this is because of the fundamentals, this move might not really be permanent. Anything can change very quick. So that's why it's better to stay out, especially today. Tomorrow we'll be back on trading, right? Tomorrow we'll be back on everything. So now we are actually on GBP. Please, guys, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. The channel is growing very nice because of you guys. So remember, we are still having this special $48 coming from 150, even 280, because once you join, you get 12 months, guys. It's no longer this 6 months, it's 12 months. Scan this QR code or just WhatsApp me there. Then you can be part of the team and you can start to eat with us. So now we are actually on GBPUSD. What's really happening? GBPUSD, actually I like this structure because it's like 50-50. GBP is also quite strong. We can see that the market was going up. We had this crazy reversal. I just tried to play around with this and the market respected that. So I will just wait and see. It's not like this, it's like official. It's not really supposed to be there because this is still under our downtrend. But after we had that breakout, you can see the market did push very aggressively. Now it's reversing again aggressively. So this is what I was talking about. The market is back where it broke out. Mostly when the market does something like this, we know very well that we might end up seeing the market going up. So I think we need to talk about this. But let me continue. I will talk about this at the end. We'll just talk about FOMC, you see. So I'm expecting to see the market maybe respecting this area, going up. But you know what? I can't promise you anything here. I will just have to wait for a proper structure because now things are messed up. I can't say I see what's really happening there, even though I don't really see anything. So EURUSD, you can easily see that EURUSD has been actually let me remove that. That downtrend doesn't really matter anymore. So you can see that we are actually on a very nice uptrend. And now on this one, we can't change this trend because the market is not actually going up. So it shows us that we have this proper breakout. It shows like maybe the market tries to retest here. But I like the fact that I have this nice reversal. So will the market respect this area? It's actually where the market retest, actually where the market broke out. It seems like it's trying to retest, but we will try to see if maybe the market will be going down. If the market will be going down, that will be obvious because we already see a breakout. If the market continues, it's going to be a different story, which means that was just an adjustment, which means we have to continue with that buy, right? Or with that uptrend. So let's push to the next one. Gold was not actually tested by the stronger by the dollar getting stronger. You can see that it's still there, up there by the way. So you can see that yes, we coming from this nice downtrend, breakout, aggressive bullish move. So on top there, it's where we need to focus on because it seems like the market is trying to reverse a little bit. It seems like the market is trying to reverse. On the bottom side, I like the fact that I see the market is touching this area several times. So if it was not really touching it on the horizontal part, it was just going to be something like this. So we're going to say maybe the market it was going to continue like that. But for now, since the market is respecting this horizontal support, this is like sort of a wedge. So it means if it breaks here, we can say let's buy that because already the market broke out of that downtrend, which means it's actually an uptrend structure. It's actually a continuation of that uptrend, you see. So that can actually happen. But I'm still surprised because the market, if you checked whatever that is going against the dollar, the market is playing around this support. So the question is, will the market respect this and go up? I don't know. It seems like so. So let's just talk about FOMC now when we are on this US30. So FOMC, guys, we are talking about actually interest rates. So the terms that they don't really matter much because the explanation will work for any country, right? So the most important thing here is going to be for them to increase the rates. Let's say if they want to increase the rates, it's when CPI, especially core CPI going up. if core CPI is gaining some momentum, it means that the prices are going up, except oil and or energy stuff, electricity or maybe oils, because they just change now and then, right? So these products, if they are going up, if consumer price index is going up, the government is trying to tackle the prices when they are going up, right? So that makes the interest rates to go higher, because they want to limit the spending. The more you spend, you're making the prices to go up. You see, so mostly let's check what makes this interest rates to go up. Core CPI, if it's going up, that is not really good. Mostly even retail sales, but retail sales is on both sides, because if the sales are going down, that is not really good for the economy. But sometimes economy needs the sales to be down so that CPI also goes down, right? So another one is gonna be employment change. So on the likes of when we talk about employment, when we talk about US, this is gonna be NFP, right? So if NFP is going up, aggressively up, it means there will be more people who are going to spend, right? Because NFP is people who are working, right? So if we hire, or maybe now the number of employment is going up, now we have extra cash, because now people, they can spend as they got the jobs. So now the prices might go up, so which means the interest rates, they has to go up to tackle these prices, right? So it means it's not like they don't really want people to work, they just want that to be at a minimal or at a moderate where it's actually controllable. I don't know if you get that, right? So also maybe producer product index, PPIs, they also in there, but some of them, the most important one is gonna be CPI. I hope you understand that. But anyways, if you want to learn all these things, guys, we have mentorship, which is actually 350. Whatever that you're going to learn here, I know that you're gonna understand, you're gonna get good, and you're gonna make your own signals, knowing what's really happening in the market without thinking twice, you see. So now we are actually on US30. What's really happening on US30? I like the structure, guys. Even though we have this FOMC news or high impact news, sometimes we are afraid to take the trades, but the structure still makes sense. Right? So you can see that we are actually on this nice support, and I told my people that I see something like that, but guys, I'm not gonna send the signal. I even sent that in the group. So if they took that, obviously they did smash that. If not, obviously it means they did not really make anything. But it was funny, because I wasn't expecting, if I was expecting that crazy move like that, obviously I was going to send that. But I was expecting something like ranging before maybe we see that push. But on US30, I see a nice different structure. Now we are on resistance, which means we might see the market going down. So this is the opposite on what we saw on euros and GBPs. Do you see that? So, but the structure is very nice, so you can't buy here unless if the market breaks out, we can look for a buy. But where we are, it looks like we're gonna have a proper sell. But you know what? It's better to stay out of the market. We are not forced, guys. We trade with money. So we don't trade to entertain, we trade to be consistent, we trade to change our lives. Sometimes it can be bad, but it's fine. That's part of the team, guys. It's part of the process, not part of the team. So yeah, on Nasdaq you can see that we are still actually on that nice uptrend. You can see that. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4. So the question is, on that 4, will we see the market going up or breaking out? You can answer that. On the comment section. Let me know if maybe you think maybe it will be going up or down. But we have this thing stressing me out. You see this structure. Sometimes this stuff like that, they will confuse you, but they happen. Mostly they will happen. That is not a downtrend structure. It's just a nice resistance that happens in the market. So even everywhere we get stuff like that, we get all those type of stuffs of structures. So yes, the market won't have any issue to break out of that. The market can go if we have that enough momentum. But for now, it seems like on Nasdaq, the market will end up just consolidating before we see a nice push. I'm expecting it to break out of that level before maybe something happens. But we still have enough time until 8 p.m. because FOMC might change things. Let's hope that it doesn't really break out of that support. I'm expecting to see a continuation of a buy, guys. I want to buy. I just want to buy. I like buying. Nasdaq, especially Nasdaq or US30. Why? Because when they buy, they seriously go up. When they go down, they will go down, but they can recover within 2 minutes. Very aggressive. So S&P 500 also the same thing as we saw actually on Nasdaq. The market is still going up, but quite similar to US30. The market is already on that resistance, but we're not just going to just play around. We did smash this, I think it's day before yesterday, on Monday or Friday, something like that. We had a trade around this area, I think. So we did take that. So now the market is actually on this resistance. Maybe the market will reverse, we don't know, or maybe the market will try to break out. Unfortunately, I hate this because I was also expecting the same thing to happen on Nasdaq, but Nasdaq did not really push much. Nasdaq was just playing around these levels. So that was bad for Nasdaq. But we'll see, because I actually trade Nasdaq most of the time. So now what's really happening, guys? If you want to be part of the team, here is the special. It continues until month end. You can join for actually for $48. Scan this QR code, you get 12 months. Once you join this month, it's March, it's this month, you get 12 months for $48. So let me know if you want to be part of the team. And it's a limited special, which means there is a number that I want. If maybe we reach that number, then anytime I'll say, no, we're done with that special. So it's not like maybe it will just run unlimited. Yes, until month end, if certain number join. But let's say if I need 50 people, if 40 people join, I will still continue with that, right? So now we are actually on USOIL. What's really happening? Yes, the market it's actually on a very nice uptrend, but you can see that the market is still trying to fly. I can say we even breaking out of that, so which means we have to just wait and see if maybe we are going to have a nice bullish momentum there. I mean, bullish structure that we can just jump in, because it seems like the market doesn't really want to bounce back and reach the support area. So we have to see what will happen, but we can't force the market, unfortunately. So anyways, thank you very much. This video is already long, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.